Is it possible that a Jewish historian who was not a follower of Jesus wrote about him in such extraordinary detail? History friends, let's imagine a world where information is spread via handwriting. In the midst of this turbulent era, the great name Flavius Josephus emerged. He was not a follower of Jesus, but his writings contain something surprising about him. How could this happen? What he actually wrote? And what makes his writings so important that thousands of years later we still discuss them? Let's reveal it together. Flavius Josephus was born in 37 AD in Jerusalem, not long after Jesus' death. He was a Jewish historian and military leader best known for his works, such as Antiquities of the Jews and the Jewish War. Josephus was a direct witness to important events in the era of the Roman Empire and the Jewish rebellion. Interestingly, Josephus was not a Christian. He was a Pharisee who worked for the Romans after being captured. However, amidst his various writings on Jewish history, there are several sentences that mention Jesus. Have you ever wondered why someone like Josephus wrote about Jesus, a man who was considered the Messiah by his followers, but who was also rejected by many Jews of his day? Josephus's most famous writing about Jesus is found in the book Antiquities of the Jews, chapter 18, known as Testimonium Flavianum. The following is an excerpt from a translation that is often quoted. About that time Jesus appeared, a wise man, if he could indeed be called a man. For he was a doer of great deeds, a teacher who received the truth with joy, and he attracted many Jews as well as Greeks. He is Christ. However, this sentence has become controversial. Historians debate whether the entire text was originally written by Josephus or whether it was added to by later Christian writers. Nevertheless, most historians agree that Josephus did write about Jesus, although perhaps in a simpler version. The extraordinary thing is that, although Josephus was not a follower of Jesus, he recorded Jesus as a significant historical figure, one known for his wisdom and miracles. Did you know that Josephus also mentioned other important figures from the Gospels, such as John the Baptist and James, the brother of Jesus? This shows that the story of Jesus is not just a myth, but is rooted in real history. Josephus's writings provide an important bridge between Jewish history and Christian history. He helps us understand the context of Jesus' life and Jewish society in the first century. For many skeptics, Josephus's evidence is one of the only non-Christian proofs of Jesus' existence. This strengthens the belief that Jesus really lived and had a huge impact, even for people who did not believe in him as the Messiah. Josephus' writings also provide a neutral perspective on Jesus. He did not write to evangelize or glorify Jesus, but rather to record what he heard and knew. This is what makes it so valuable in historical studies. Flavius Josephus's writings about Jesus are compelling evidence that the impact of Jesus' life transcended the boundaries of religion and time. The question now is, how do we interpret the life and influence of Jesus in the context of history and modern spirituality? If you want to know more about early Christian history or extraordinary figures like Josephus, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. Share this video with your friends who are also curious about the history of Jesus. Let's keep learning and discovering amazing things together.